Sagittarius, welcome to your new moon in Pisces reading. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. So the Pisces new moon is all about happiness and joy. So let's find out what the overall energy for you is during this new moon. Okay. Ooh, quite a few. The first one is, it's a time to give rather than take. The energy is gaining momentum. Take time to breathe out. And this is such a Sagittarius card. Be bold and make the first move. Such a Sagittarius card. So let's find out what this new beginning is for you, Sagittarius, during this new moon. Lots of cards today. So 5 of Wands. That's weird. 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So something is picking up. Something's gaining momentum. But it's positive. So let's find out what is growing for you during this new moon. What is growing for Sagittarius during this new moon? That's a lot of cards. Oh, too many. What is growing for Sagittarius during this new moon? What is growing for Sagittarius? Okay, lots of passion. I'm seeing a lot of passion come through. I'm seeing success. Even if you are a little guarded and you're kind of facing some challenges, there's success here. What I'm also seeing is that you're kind of waiting to see how things play out. There's some sort of secret, whether it's you or it's somebody else. I'm thinking it's somebody else. Well, not thinking it's somebody else. I'm thinking that this is a love reading and that you're dealing with somebody else. So one of you is keeping secrets, because I have the Lovers here and I also have the Sun. And so the Sun is all about happiness, joy, things like that. So there is some sort of secret here and you're kind of just waiting to see how everything plays out. But whatever it is, it's progressing. So let's find out what it is that you need to release during this new moon. What does Sagittarius need to release? Multiple cards. Let's see. I might not have to do any clarifying. There's so many cards coming out. So I'm seeing Strength, the Tower, the Wheel. Whew, all major arcana. I use this deck all the time, so it's definitely shuffled. And we have Death and Rebirth. So you need to let go of something in your past that ended, that caused a change in circumstances, or it happened around the same time as other things in your life were changing, because there might have been changes unrelated to love, but there was definitely something in your past that caused this Tower moment to happen that you needed the strength to pull through. There was some sort of change in circumstances that you just need to let go of. It ended. It died, literally, death and rebirth. So you need to release it. It's over. Behind you. I don't know how many times I can say that. You need to let it go. So let's find out what it is that you actually need to focus on during this new moon. What does Sagittarius need to focus on? What does Sagittarius need to focus on? Moving away from something. There's some sort of communication in the Hermit. So you need to focus on getting out of your own head. I do want to find out more about this specifically, because the Eight of Wands here is an incoming communication, but what I'm also seeing is that you're moving away from being stuck up here, which is positive. So let's find out what your overall affirmation is for the new moon. What is the affirmation for Sagittarius? It's too many cards. Let's see what the ones on the table are. Okay. So I'm keeping the ones that actually fell on the table, which are the Ten of Cups, which talks about happiness, long-term happiness. And we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about generosity. So you're being generous with your love, somebody else is being generous with their love towards you, but it's definitely something along those lines about just a generous type of love. And it looks like it's you that needs to be generous, because this is a time to give rather than take. So before I start clarifying anything, I'm just trying to read what's happening here. So we do have this progression, as I was saying before. We have the 5, so the 5 is talking about some sort of obstacle or challenge. We have the 6 of Wands, which is all about success. And then we kind of have this 7 of Wands, self-protective type of energy happening here. But the main focus here is that, one, it's a lot of passion. So whatever is developing in this new moon is very passionate for you and this other person. And it's progressing. But you're waiting it out. You're waiting to see how things play out. There is still some secrets. I mean, if this is a new person or even just an existing person, again, not everybody needs to know everything all the time, but there is a union here, and it is a happy union, and you're just really going with the flow, waiting to see how it all plays out. And in your past, you really did have this change in circumstances, that it was something with the Tower. Something happened, and the Tower is one of those types of energies that says that you aren't necessarily going down the path that is in your best interest. So what the universe does is it creates this Tower moment. And I don't know if you can see it in this card, but in the traditional deck, you have people jumping out of a tower. One looks like they're being pushed, the other person is jumping. And it's really about that sudden change that the universe is throwing at you. And it says, no, you want to be happy? We want you to be happy. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to create this Tower moment that's going to create this change in circumstances. And it does usually revolve around some sort of ending with a beginning, because with every ending, there is a new beginning. And you have the strength to pull through. So whatever it is from your past, let it go. You are moving away from this period of introspection that you have been in. So if you've been doing the shadow work and while you were in this energy, just kind of getting in touch with who you are, what's in your best interest, you're moving away from needing to do that all the time. But I want to find out more about this communication. Again, I don't need to do a ton of clarifying. There were so many cards that came out. But I do want to start with, I think I actually just want to start with this Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Sagittarius? Why is the Eight of Wands here for Sagittarius? Why is the Eight of Wands here for Sagittarius? Arrest. So there's a communication here. Okay. Let's find out more. Why else is the Eight of Wands here? So we got the Empress, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, again, new beginning, or a beginning. This is, so the Empress is somebody who is very motherly, very much a caretaker. She's very generous, kind-hearted. Lots of major arcana here. So whatever's happening here is pretty significant in your life. It definitely was in the past with all this major arcana. There's definitely some major shifts happening here. But you seem to be moving away from it after a period of introspection. For this new beginning, because you do have you do have this Ten of Cups in your future with the Six of Pentacles, which is all about being generous with your love. And I'm seeing the rest, that Four of Swords energy here. And you actually have take time to breathe out. Oh my gosh, every single one of these has been addressed here. So we have the energy is gaining momentum, and at the beginning you have the 5, 6, 7, so your relationship is progressing. We have it's a time to give rather than take, and you're being advised to be generous with your love. Take time to breathe out. That's exactly what you're doing here. You have the Hermit, you have resting, but you have communication coming in about just this new beginning. Could be with somebody who embodies this Empress type of energy, this just loving, caring, supportive type of energy. Wow. I mean, and be bold and make the first move. I mean, that couldn't be more Sagittarius if it tried. So Sagittarius, I hope this provided some clarity for you, and I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you next time.